First off, JJ, congratulations on a big win. What's going through your mind right now?
Just extremely excited, extremely happy. It's always a tough game whenever you're coming to Charlotte, especially for a conference championship game. And whenever they get to the finals, as you can see, the fans were here. It was a tough game, and Charlotte's a great team. So it's for me. I'm just ecstatic to get a result that we did.
Now, at the beginning of the game, it was hard to get some shots down. You guys only had 3 shots first half and just 1 shot, I believe it was in the first 20, 25 minutes.
Right.
Which is different given that you guys outshot Marshall on Friday. So,
Right.
what was the problem on offense? Was it just you guys weren't making the plays you needed to make? Or was it just Charlotte had a really good defense given they had Montgomery, conference defensive MVP, and Panico, the Golden Glove Award winner?
Yeah. I mean, definitely, I think that Charlotte's got some good players, but I think that they came out strong from the start because they knew that they had another game in them. Knew they had another game in their legs. So I felt like if they got off to a quick start, then they were going to sit in, and we just wanted to make sure we gave them nothing from early on. They had a lot of chances, and we made a lot of great saves with Kike, with Ame, Leon, and our back four really making some great saves, making things happen. In the first half, it wasn't pretty. It was not pretty, and we had to do a lot of defensive work. But as you can see in the second half, they started getting tired, and that's whenever we're really going to exploit them because we had one game less in our legs. So.
Now, you said you exploited them, and when you guys came out of the gate, not even a minute and a half in, you did exploit them with that goal. So just talk about that. How did you exploit them? What did they specifically do wrong when you scored?
No. We just talked about at halftime that we really had to pick up 50-50 balls and challenge a little bit better. And we did. The ball went long. I think Bailey ended up winning it. Ended up getting knocked down from the midfield. Found a ball through right into Khalil. He drove at him. He slipped me in. And then it was just what we do in training every day. And then thankfully I got a position, and the training paid off. And I was able to finish there. I mean, it was good defense, and they were doing a great job defending, but we did an even better job attacking. So,
going back from last year up to this point, you've progressed a lot, going from just being the leading scorer on the team to having the most goals in the conference to having, offensive MVP, Player of the Year awards, and now you're the offensive MVP of the tournament. So how do you talk about that progression you've had from not even just day one of this year, but your day one of coming to UK up to this point?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that it's been a progression, and it's really been it's been a journey just to say that all the obstacles that I've had to overcome, either if it was injury or if it was not getting the playing time that I wanted or if it was me and coach not seeing eye to eye, we've found a ground between the coaching staff, me and the coaching staff, me with all the players, and definitely I think that I'm somebody that they look up to, and that just put more weight on me to say my role is bigger, my responsibility is bigger, so I have to be a bigger player. I have to be a bigger role model. I have to step up in big moments. Even if I'm not scoring and things aren't going that way, because we have other players that can do that, then it's, am I talking, am I being vocal, am I leading the entire game? And I think that's one of the most important things is for us to get results is, and especially for myself, the more responsibility, the bigger role that I have, the better I think that I perform, the better I think that I am for my team. So I think that's really been one of the biggest things for me.
Then, I know you're an offensive guy, but defensively, you guys held it down, limited Charlotte to just 1 shot on goal.
Right.
They couldn't come back against your goal. So what did you see from the defense, especially Tanner, who's the leader of this defense? What did you see that you believe made a difference in that second half?
Yeah, definitely. I thought that we just, especially after we scored, even before, we just said that we have to do all the dirty work because that's what Charlotte's really good at. They're putting themselves in position to tie and win games because they do all the dirty work, and we had to outwork them. It was all about which team wanted it more is going to come away with the result, not the better team. And I think that we matched them intensity, we matched their level, we matched their 50-50, and even went above at times, and the better team showed at the end.
Last question is, what's next going into the NCAA tournament?
Nothing changes. I mean, we've had a great season so far. I think that we just have to continue to do the things that we've done. We can't stray away from anything that's got us to this point because we've been so successful this far. Whenever we start to stray, we try to do too much. I think that's how we end up getting ourselves in a hole. So I think we just got to continue doing what we're doing, trusting the process and believe, and we're going to get 3 out of 3.